Hey everybody, this is T.O. from Art Geek Teaching. This is day 10 of the 100 Days of Art Challenge. Today we're going to do part 1 of a whimsical giraffe painting. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm repurposing some canvases again from high school and junior high kids. And so the first thing I'm going to do is just lay on some paint. This one was blue, and of course I'm putting yellow on. Yellow is fairly transparent, and so it's making a really pretty tint of green there, which is not very appealing. But anyway, what I'm going to do here is just mix some gesso. Well, I put the bottle right in front of the camera. I'm going to just put some gesso on fairly heavily, and I'm going to, the texture again is not going to matter to me very much. I'm just going to brush it smooth and then set them aside to dry. But that's all I'm doing here. I didn't clean my brush, you notice, and so it's yellow. It doesn't matter. All I'm doing is trying to get a couple more layers of paint to cover up some of what's there. Some of it's going to shine through or bleed through, or you'll be able to see it. Whatever, whatever. It doesn't matter. I like to do backgrounds this way because you get all kinds of really fun stuff. This is my sketchbook. As you'll notice, I did a couple backgrounds, and then my sketchbook. I usually worked on 2 to 3 at the same time, just because that way I don't get as precious with them. And so this is going to primarily be what I do. The main one in is my sketchbook, and so I'm just, again, laying on some gesso. All right, on to the next step. Okay, I'm going to continue on with this background. You can see it's still pretty green, right? It was a blue background. I put yellow over it. I did mix it with a little gesso. You can use titanium white. That way it's not quite as transparent, because I just really didn't want green. So it's okay where it is now. The other one, same way. But I'm just going to go ahead and move ahead with these. All I'm doing here is just literally making a backdrop that I can work with. And so I'm going to just put a little red down in, let's see. I can put a little red down in this corner, just a little bit. Just a tad up here. We'll leave that. Same thing on this guy. Probably a little more. And I like that you can partially see through these. I mean, that's one of the beauties, I think, of reusing canvases. All right, I'll go to the sketch pad. I've got this upside down. It's right side up to you, but I'm going to draw it this way because I'm left-handed, and if I don't draw it upside down, then the binding, the spiral bind, gets in the way. So same thing here, just a little color, maybe down in here, maybe a touch up here. All right, then I'm just going to let that dry, and we'll come back, and I think what I'll do is maybe put a little blue down in here, and then from there I'll start drawing it in. I'm going to go ahead and move around my slop board just a minute. Get a little blue out. Put some blue on this thing. Don't need much. Show you what I'm doing here. That's all I'm going to do on each one of these, just a little bit. This has still got a green tint to it that I really don't like. It'll all get taken care of when I put some blue on that thing. Or some, not some blue, sorry. When I put some gesso on. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Set these aside to dry. And a really way to clean these, easy way rather, to clean these brayers is just get a baby wipe and quickly and easy get the bulk of that paint off of there. I don't worry too much about getting it perfectly clean. Some of the paints are going to stain it anyway, but I don't want on some of my brayers, I don't want any texture. Some of them, the ones that are older and I didn't get cleaned up, whatever, they're going to get some texture on them anyway, so those I just leave. All right, I'm going to go dry these and I'll come right back. All right, for these guys, I am now going to go ahead and cover up a lot of that with gesso. I'm just going to roll it on there, but I don't want a whole coat. You know, I don't want the whole thing coated. I just want most of it coated. Some of that stuff in the background is going to shine through. And again, all I'm doing here is building up layer after layer. That's it. It gives an interesting background. It's fast, it's very inexpensive, and for me, I like them. I think they're fairly effective for the kind of work that I like. I really like grunge. I like different textures, at least visual texture in there. This is that one that has a light green tint to it still, and it'll be fine once it's all done. You know, the background can leave it or take away as much of it as you want once you get it all done. I'm going to put a little more on this one. Because the other thing is, keep in mind, I'm going to be drawing on this to start, and so I'm going to have to where I can see it. See a pencil. All right, I think we're getting there. Okay, I'm going to call that good on all of them. One dark spot down there I might want to get rid of. A little bit of that, maybe. Okay. Set those aside to dry. Clean up my brayer. We'll be ready for the next step. Okay, that'll be the end of part 1. Have a great day.